Hello, everyone! Hello, beautiful YouTube people. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Karumi, and others that may or may not join later on. How are you all doing tonight? Me, I had a very busy day. Yeah, as I've been making frequent reference to, I'm getting a new house. Well, not a new house, obviously, but new to me. And we have officially started the process for moving everything in and all that lovely stuff. And I may have some important announcements, sort of semi regarding that, later on in the stream. But I will wait until some more people have joined. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Actually, I think I'm gonna move that over a bit. Oh no. Here we go. I want to move that. Let's say like right around here. That should be about centered, maybe a little bit to the right. There, that looks about centered. All right. Here we go. Threads of Fate. When we last off, we were in a sort of labyrinth thing. And actually, I think I made a save state. Did I not? Oh, wait, no, I might have. I just need to switch. Oh, it's right. Okay. Here we go. Almost right. Oh, actually, this is the beginning of the. Yeah, that's right. This is the beginning of the labyrinth. Okay, that's where I see. Oh, yeah. just settled on the house. We just got like some. We put up some bait and just kind of like marked off some areas of like where about how much space we can have, where everything goes.
like you guys don't like facts.
Alkin Slice said, yo. Kurumi Good Gamer, underrated retro,
Hey, Alkin.
said, Alkin. Mike Wolf said, what up Aiken Slice?
Play Aiken Slice.
Alkin Slice said, how goes it?
Alright, pretty busy. Does it tell me what this is? So it just might be like an improved guide. Oh, it's in the area. One of the that
I see. Wait. Oh, I see. Oh, fuck. No, I didn't want to do that.
Electric core block strip. Said. Hello LDP.
Hey, Electric.
Electric core block strip. Said.
Oh, okay. That's how you. There's a dialogue. Go this way. Go back. Oh, here. Oh, wait, didn't need it. Oh, so I have... No. Okay, so I don't get lives back until, I don't know, maybe I assume that lives back somehow, I don't know.
Cerulean
Really
said, did you get any colored platforms yet? I pulled my old strategy guide for this game out. Haha.
colored platform there, but I got to another part of the game.
Cerulean said, there are 6 colored platforms. Giant ants guard the doors to them. There's
Oh, I
one.
haven't gotten to that.
Cerulean said, 5 more to go.
I can't even, like, hurt the giant ants. I can't even hurt the ants, so... That's one of the,
Cerulean said, and I can't hear you over the game audio.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, yeah, that is pretty loud. Okay, that should be, I think, a little bit better. Sorry about that.
Cerulean said, that's better.
Yep.
Cerulean said, no prob.
I will be, have my own streaming room very soon, and I will be more able to,
Mike Wolf said, much gooder grinning squinting face.
yes. I will be able to, more easily check.
Cerulean said, ha, you're kinda going backwards.
No, like, I went through this area before, and it, like, took me to a different waterfall where I warped to another area. I swear to God, go back in the... Go back in the cave, and that's what happened. Oh, there's another moonstone there. Okay. So I think this is different.
Cerulean said.
Understanding?
Number 2. Cerulean said. 3 more.
Okay.
Cerulean said. But your alarm's dead.
Yeah, and I don't have any more lives left, so I'm gonna have to take stuff. This game it is very stingy with health. I'm not even entirely sure how you heal exactly,
Cerulean
unless that's what these coins
said.
are.
So kill the non-ants and farm HP potions.
Is that what those coin things are?
Cerulean said. Kill those lizards. Cerulean said. Yep.
Oh, okay then. I know that now. So I can just like keep farming the polywogs.
Cerulean
Those are like
said.
the easiest ones.
They are either blue, health, or orange, magic points.
Okay.
Cerulean said. For your case, if you see them, get them. Wait, is it over here? Cerulean said. Number 3.
No, that's not number 3. That's not number 3. I went back into the same state. Because I'm out of lives. I guess I can't, even if I like get a game over, it doesn't refill my lives. I think I have to like do that at the church, maybe, is my understanding. I have to grind must say.
Cerulean said. Strategy guide says, before you head for the ruins, visit Tonio's shop and purchase some upgrades. Note that after you purchase one of the bronze items, the price for silver items is reduced to 500 G.
Oh shit, okay. I kind of got upgrades. Okay.
Mike Wolf said. Let's go.
When I die next time. I guess I'm doing that.
Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro. Said. Cerulean. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro. Said. Blocks Strig.
Where's the shop? This? Tonio, there we go. I'm a little surprised I haven't done this already. Oh, I have 0. Okay, never mind. I don't have any money. I guess when you die, it just gets rid of your money, maybe?
I don't know. I don't have to do this, do I? Hey, here we go. Doesn't hurt. I'm not 100% sure. Get this done, okay. not give me more life.
Arus 218
Hey, Aris.
said, "Hello, how's it going?"
It's going alright. Moving has... Well, I guess moving hasn't really started yet. But the home improvement aspect of it has kind of started.
What are options? Big. Oh, I have. Okay. Oh. Vibration. It is.
That's why. That's right. That's why I missed it. Oh, I wonder if that actually, if doing that, change, no. I can like pull them down? I didn't know that. Okay.
Arus 218 said, "Can the dragon fly?"
He can kind of hover for a little bit. Kind of like Spyro.
Arus 218 said, "It has a couple jump, maybe we can use that to jump over the wall."
No, I've tried that.
Arus 218 said, "Have you gone left from that spider thing?"
Left from that spider? I don't think I can. Wait. Oh shit, I can! Okay, thank you. I didn't know I could go left that way. Price is worth it. And also, that's how you can get up.
Arus 218 said, "You welcome." Arus 218 said. Now there a path to right of this spider.
Oh, it's to the right now. Okay. You get the feeling that they might have been padding this disc a little bit. Fuck. I'm like going off of one hit too because this shit is weird. Life is weird. Life is hard. So hard. Am I getting the right thing? Or is this game just like ridiculously padded? Oh shit, okay, never mind. Progress is being made. Progress is being made, ladies and gentlemen.
Arus218 said. Path has changed, better save state.
Good idea. I use dragon. Right?
Arus218 said. Is this ice? I see pillars over the ice block. I don't know if you have to melt or jump over it between the two ice pillars.
Well, I can't melt it. I tried that. Yeah, that's it.
Arus218 said. The ice block has two pillars over it. I don't know if you fit between them by jumping.
Oh, also I found out that because I ran out of magic, that's why.
Arus218 said. Can it be pushed or pulled?
I don't think there's a mechanic for that.
Cerulean said. To get through fully, you need at least 105 MP, you're at 97 MP ATM. Cerulean said.
Fuck, really?
Just have to grind a bit.
Well, there's nowhere to
Cerulean
grind because
said.
none of the enemies.
And you're out of MP too.
I have to grind, but the problem is.
Cerulean said. Yeah, might want to be your regular form to better attack. Arus 218 said. Might be safer to exit by the walls in the center tunnel, we seen you can jump over them going down. Cerulean said. Only have 8 hit points left.
Well, no, because I can't go back. I can't go back to the original area. Wait a minute. What is this?
Arus 218 said. Oh my bad then. Cerulean said. The platforms, just need one more that's behind that block of ice. Arus 218 said. Guess we gotta get that last item past the ice block.
I might have to just take a dab. Yeah, I might just have to take a dab. What have the ability to go to church? I think that's how I
Arus
heal my
218
lives.
said. You don't have any healing items?
No, not that I know of. I don't have any items that are usable. Oh, wait. Recover? Recover and register, maybe.
Cerulean said. You get health pickups from killing enemies. Arus 218 said. Oh. Cerulean
I wonder if that's
said.
what I did. Do I
That's
get
to
more
save,
lives?
I think.
Was to
Cerulean
save, but it said
said.
recover. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that just restores my HP or if it gives me more lives.
Cerulean said. Press start. Cerulean,
Yeah, I looked and I
Said.
don't have any items.
check your stats. Cerulean said. Yep, fully healed.
So maybe I have lives now? Maybe? I don't know. before Lives continues.
Cerulean said. So with this state you have 2 out of the 5 stones you need.
Yeah.
Cerulean said. Did you go to the shop to upgrade your stuff?
I don't have money. I guess when you... Because I guess it didn't count. Because I got a game over, so I guess it didn't count my... And I didn't have any continues, so I guess it didn't count any money or experience that I got. So I just have to, like, play better, I guess. Grind more. I do not have fucking. So never mind. That just recovered my HP, which automatically recovers anyway when I die. See if I can find. Actually, I think it's up here. Okay, I don't think that... Okay, so I need money to get more lives. I don't know.
Cerulean said. You can farm for money in the forest area.
I don't.
Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said. Aruz. Aruz 218 said. Hey Kurumi. Aruz 218 said. This forest makes me wanna play Banjo-Kazooie. Cerulean said.
But it does
You
kind of
can
have like
also
that.
sell the monster coins you collect at Hobbs or Tonio's shop. Cerulean
Oh,
said. EY Kurumin.
I see.
Katsu Sanya said.
Big Hetsu.
For some reason it kind of reminds me of Ape Escape. Aruz
I mean, a
218
lot of.
said. Hey Katsu.
I think a lot of like 3D games have this sort of general low poly aesthetic.
Kurum Good Gamer,
Like
underrated
there's a
retro,
couple of games that this
said.
sort of reminds me of.
Katsu.
Like Crash Bandicoot,
Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro,
Banjo-Kazooie a
said.
little.
LOL Katsu. Go to your room. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said. It ain't Rape Escape. Katsu Sanya said. Which is another one of those games that gives me nostalgia for when I went to my parents' friend's house in Coralville, IA. Katsu Sanya said.
Oh,
And met
Indiana.
a couple other kids who had video games and played them and I was amazed. Aruz 218 said. Wait, what? Cerulean said. LOL. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said. Ape Escape is like a 3D action platformer about capturing monkeys. With the
I
analog
tried
stick.
Ape Escape before.
Katsu Sanya
I couldn't really get
said.
into it. It was just really
Hello
repetitive.
LDP, Cerulean, Aruz, Kurumi. Kurum Good Gamer,
That
underrated
said,
retro,
I believe it is like the
said.
only.
I'll be on in an hour.
That
Cerulean.
said, I believe it might be
said.
like the only.
You heard that right, Aruz. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said. I did get Daybreak but on Switch. Aruz 218 said. Oh my. Katsu Sanya
How do you-
said. IA is Iowa, not Indiana.
Oh, Iowa. Okay. Poor Iowa. The only thing they used to be known for was having like the first primary, and now they can't even be known for that. Iowa is now the most useless state. I always said it was Nebraska. Now I think it's Iowa. Actually, it might still be Nebraska. Has anybody ever actually met anybody from Nebraska? Because I'm pretty sure Nebraska is just a government conspiracy made to make the rest of the states feel good about themselves, because at least they aren't as useless as Nebraska. Prove me wrong. And if you say that you... And you know, if you do say that you know somebody from Nebraska, that just means you're an undercover agent. You're a deep government agent.
Katsu Sanya said. That's actually why I like Iowa. It's boring, so everybody ignores it and we avoid rabble-rousers. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro,
But
said.
it's not a real state.
Chris Chan can go to Kyrgyzstan to get an actual boyfriend, free girl. Katsu Sanya
You know what?
said.
For all I know.
Also, I've been to Nebraska before, lol. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro,
Ketsu is an undercover
said.
agent.
Oh no. That country is known for bridal kidnapping. Arus 218 said. Gonna play Dragon Quest 3, have a good TK care later everybody.
Alright, bye Arus.
Arus was surrounded by the cave monsters, hand pink waving. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said. Utah, Katsu Sanya
Utah's
said.
fantastic.
I say we like I still live in Iowa but I don't. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said. Katsu lives in the state with the most Somalis. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro,
Oh, Somalis.
said. Pretty weird for an ethnic group to live in a state where it's cold while growing up in like the Horn of Africa.
Well, I mean,
Kurum Good Gamer, underrated
that was
retro,
probably years ago.
said. It's like Nigerians living in Alaska.
I mean, I'm guessing a lot of them aren't like first generation.
Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said. Logan regretted not playing as Mint. Katsu
You're not
Sanya
wrong.
said. Korumai is actually correct, there are so many Somalis in Minnesota. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro,
Well, to beat a Somalian.
said. Remember, she's better than Nobeta.
And again, I don't think she can shapeshift. So, like, this guy is still kind of better.
Katsu Sanya said. A vast majority live in Minneapolis though, so I don't see them often. I think I have a Somali neighbor though. He's a friendly guy. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said. Pirates of the Caribbean is their national film to watch. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said. LOL. Cerulean said. She can bend the elements to her will, so she doesn't need to XD.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I kind of do regret not playing as Mint then.
Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said. Cause Somalia is like the piracy capital.
Yeah, I know. I got the joke. Why not have undo save state as an option? I should have that.
Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said. I wonder if there's KFC in Somalia.
Probably. There's probably a KFC everywhere.
Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said. There's Hitler fried chicken in Thailand.
I believe you.
Katsu Sanya said. There's Obama fried chicken in China.
I've seen that.
Kurum
That's
Good Gamer, underrated retro.
I don't know if that's racist
said.
or not.
There was LOL. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said.
Is that racist? I
LOL
think it
Katsu.
is.
Katsu Sanya said. Actually, I think they might have closed.
Oh yeah, they may have. Because Obama drone striked it. Anyway. So it is. Hold on, what the fuck? Oh, because it's. I see. It's condensed now.
Katsu Sanya said, I looked it up and I don't think Somalia has KFC.
See, that's the source of all the problems. That's where they went wrong. I've mentioned this before, but have you ever listened to Zamrock? It's kind of like traditional. Zamrock is like one of my favorite sort of obscure
Kurum Good Gamer,
subgenres.
underrated retro, said, I remember Black Hawk Down where they dragged Kazumi's dead body. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro, said, wait no I never seen that movie.
It's not a movie. It's not a movie. It's like one of my favorite. Zamrock is one of my favorite obscure like subgenres of music. Basically, it's rock music from the 70s from Zambia, the African country of Zambia. And basically, it's an interesting kind of blend of like traditional African folk, acid rock from the 60s that was like popular in the UK because, Zambia, like a lot of African countries, was under British rule up until around the 70s. So it's like that African folk and like funk in a
Katsu
sense.
Sanya
So it's sort of like a mix of
said,
like the Beatles, the
weirdly
Zombies,
specific favorite
Hendrix,
genre.
and traditional folk music, and it's really fascinating. If you want to hear something really unique but also sort of familiar, check out the album Africa by the band Amanaz. 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 I liked it so much I bought it on vinyl.
Katsu Sanya said, I found the album.
Yeah, it's their only album on. It should be their only album on Spotify. Check out the song Kawa My Friend." That's probably like, if you like that, you'll like the sound of the rest of the album. Actually, if you like that, I have a channel recommendation for everybody. It's called Band Splaining. Like band explaining, band splaining. That's how I found out about Zamrock. I also found out about like Peruvian, sort of like Peruvian acid rock, Russian underground punk rock. That's a really fascinating one because keep in mind how restrictive Soviet Russia was, and that restriction was either and like they always banned a lot of Western influence, and that was either really heavily enforced or pretty heavily enforced, depending on who was at the helm at any given time. It really didn't start to open up until Gorbachev became the Russian PM. And when that happened, it was just like
Kurum Good Gamer,
everything
underrated
opened
retro,
up all at once.
said. Katsu. I bought Trails Through Daybreak for Switch.
So that, like everything went from like, oh, you couldn't even be caught with like a bootleg cassette of a band, to, oh, now these bands can like sign to state-run record labels, or you didn't even have to have state-run record labels. You could just have like somewhat freedom of expression. It was a lot. The freedom of expression that Russia got like right after the wall came down, it was still restrictive, but it was a lot less restrictive than what they were accustomed to. And they just like, it was almost like overnight they saw like, oh, actually, our society that we've lived in and everything the government said, like almost overnight they were like, oh wait, this is like everything we've been fed is just a crock of shit. Like, imagine like waking up one morning and realizing everything you thought you knew was a lie.
Katsu Sanya said. Russians really just went to bed with bread lines and woke up with stock markets.
Exact. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, okay, I guess maybe it was a little bit of. I guess my retelling is a little bit of an exaggeration. It wasn't literally overnight, but it was pretty much overnight. It was over the course of like, when did the wall come down? Like 92, I want to say. Like, even before the wall officially came down, I think it was maybe like the late 80s when Gorbachev took over, when Russia really started to open up. Like, you had like in 86, you had like a bunch, you had American acts start touring Russia. Like Bob Dylan, Billy Joel was one of the first bands to tour the USSR. Actually, if you want a funny video, look up like, there was like somebody who like threw a bottle at Billy Joel, and he stopped like mid show to fucking like yell at the guy, which is really funny. But yeah, Bob Dylan. There were a couple. U2 might have been one of the early ones to tour the USSR. But yeah, a lot of these, and like literally like maybe a year or two before, if you were caught with like bootleg cassettes or X-ray bone discs, basically like vinyl records that were cut using discarded X-rays and like sold as bootlegs. If you were caught with those, you could be sent to a Russian prison or worse, because in their minds, Western media went against the state and it could expose people to dangerous new ideas. So it kind of, yes, Ketsu. They kind of did just like go to bed with
Kurum
red
Good
lines
Gamer,
and wake
underrated
up in the stock
retro.
market.
Said. They're still alive in the economy.
Definitely after the war in Ukraine, very much less so. I think a lot of companies kind of just stopped doing business.
Kurum Good
in
Gamer,
Russia.
underrated retro.
Some might have
Said.
restarted.
BTW I thought about starting Daybreak early so I can do Daybreak 2 next summer, opted not to cause I already have planned fall schedule. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro. Said. But CS6 2026.
Is there a Counter-Strike 6? I didn't even know that.
Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro. Said. CS4, Fairy Fencer F for a PS3 RPG and a PS1 RPG. Cerulean. Said. Also Tonio's shop has belts and bracers which help with strength and defense.
Okay, I might. So guys, I don't know. Oh yeah, I should ask this. I don't know if anybody can help me with this, but so I found out that my house already has like the equipment necessary for a FiOS, um, for Verizon FiOS. One. Well, I guess not one. I'll probably just do FiOS because that seems like it's going to be easier to install and do, and it'll probably I might not need to like pay as much, if anything, for like an installation fee. Uh, but two, how? So I'm deciding between two different plans. One is 500 megabits a second, or 500
Cerulean.
megabits a second,
Said.
and another
Is
is
it
1
strictly
gigabit.
just FiOS or is it compatible with other services?
I don't know. It specifically says so. There's like a giant box down in the basement of my new place, and it's like bigger than any router I've ever seen. Because like I've always been a Comcast person. Like on here it says Verizon, and it says Verizon FiOS enabled, order service Verizon.com or 1-800 get FiOS, customer service 1888. Yeah. And it's like some Motorola. It's a big ass router. It's like I'm used to a router being like the size of, let me think of like, you know what? Fuck it. on one second. I will post it in the Discord.
Cerulean said. That would be something I'd check out, so you can shop and get the best deal.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know how much Wi-Fi I even use. I don't know if I need 1 gigabit. I don't know if I need gigabit, or I don't know. I don't even know if it's gigabit. It says 1 gig, so I assume that's a gigabit. Anyway, I will,
Cerulean said. You strictly use Wi-Fi or Ethernet?
I would like to use Ethernet. I would like to have an Ethernet install. In my streaming room at least. Anyway, I posted some pictures of the router or whatever the fuck this is. I think it's a router. I think it's because like we have Comcast. What was it? I think we did we have cable internet, I think. And Verizon would be fiber optic, so I think the router might be bigger. I think that's how that goes. I just don't know.
Cerulean said.
I just don't know how much internet I
See
would
if
need.
that device is already covered, and if not, get yourself a modem and router so you can save money on the bill by not going with a device they provide.
Wait. Is that not a modem? Because I think we have a router, but I don't know if it would work with Fios. I can't really trust anything they say, because of course they're gonna fucking upcharge me. Okay, yeah, I'll have to... It says it's Fios enabled. I don't know how that works. I guess I might have to call Verizon. But, like, I can't fucking trust a thing they say, because of course they're gonna upsell me. Like, they want me to spend as much money as possible, because they're fucking evil.
Cerulean said. Yeah, that's the thing underscore.
I wonder if I could get the 5... No. I don't know. Do you know? So how much?
$85 of the 96.
Cerulean said. Posted some links in the Discord for further reading.
Let me take a look. Okay. Help with the Motorola. Okay. You wrote down the model number. I am a current Verizon 5. Okay. I will look at these when I'm done with the stream. Rumi uses CenturyLink. I don't know if that operates in my area. I'll have to look. Either way, my understanding is like if it's not Comcast or Xfinity, it just massively not good enough for what I need.
LCX
Hey, L.
said. Yo. LCX said. Progress?
Yeah, progress.
Cerulean said. Sort of. Cerulean said. LOL. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro said. L. Cerulean said. He needs 105 MP. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro said. Lots of grinding.
Yep. I mean, it's definitely not as bad as some RPGs that I've seen. But yeah, I imagine it'll get worse. Hey, Elle, maybe you can help.
Cerulean said. And there's a rare wine after you get the last stone past that ice block. That will lower the prices at Hobbs' shop once you give the wine to him.
That's good.
LCX said. Use the side breath.
The side breath?
LCX
No, I need to...
said. Fire breath.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, but I need to... I think I need to upgrade my MP. Do that. Elle, maybe you can help. So, I'm thinking I might get, like, a FiOS plan. Like, Verizon FiOS. How much... So they have an
LCX
option for a
said.
500 megabit
That's
plan?
how you upgrade. LCX
Yeah.
said. Use the fire breath.
Oh, okay.
Cerulean said. I did tell him, he can sell the monster coins at the shops to get gold.
But, so the one plan is 500 megabits and the one is 1 gigabit.
LCX
Is 1
said.
gigabit worth it?
Use it till your MP is gone. LCX said. What are you buying? Cerulean said. Apparently the device you have is very old, the Motorola ONT.
That checks out.
Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro.
And yeah, it probably...
said. Season 1 of HNG Blu-ray.
In that case, yeah, I might just wanna... I guess it doesn't make much difference.
LCX said. See? MP is growing.
Oh, it's just...
LCX
Oh, I don't even need to kill anything
said.
by doing it?
Keep using it.
I'll do that when I get to the ice
Kurum
block.
Good Gamer, underrated retro said. Progress. LCX said. Hit something. LCX said. But yeah, no need to. Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro said. Oh yeah, cause of the ice part you need more MP to felt the entirety. LCX said. Just use it constantly. Cerulean said. Yeah, do that till you get to 105 MP. Cerulean said. That way you get everything you need from this place. LCX said. Fire breath costs less.
Oh, that's why.
What am I at?
Karoom Good Gamer, underrated retro, said. But it cost more when I played as Mint. Cerulean said. You have to hold it down. Cerulean said. IIRC.
I didn't think that was an option.
Cerulean said. But you're at 13 MP, so it'll run out, which you just did. LCX said. You're out of MP, kill stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna.
LCX said. That won't work, no MP. LCX
I loaded
said.
from a save state.
LCX said. WHYYYYY. LCX.
I loaded from a
Said.
save state.
You already had 97. Cerulean said. You're back to 95. LCX said. Now you're back to 95. Wolfpack 1 said. Yo LDP, LCX, Cerulean.
Hey, Wolf.
LCX said. Yo Wolf. Cerulean said. Hey there, Wolf Face Pack. LCX said. The idea is to spam till you run out of MP.
Well, I want to kill more things so that I have more MP out the get-go.
LCX said. Ren kill more enemies, recover MP from enemy drops, then spam more. Cerulean said. And you can only kill the spiders with the fire breath.
Oh, you can kill the spiders? New tech discovered.
Wolfpack 1 said. Panzer Dragoon looks different than what I remember. Cerulean said. Burn to the ground, woo.
Oh my god, you can kill the spider. New tech discovered.
Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro said. Wolfoof. Kurum Good Gamer,
Not
underrated
very
retro
reliably, but I think
said. Azure Dreams for PS1 2026 L. Wolfpack 1 said. Yo Korumi. LCX said. LOL. LCX said. Anyways, I done like Azure Dreams myself. Wolfpack 1 said. Azure memes.
What is that?
LCX said. Felt like a soulless RPG when I played it 0.
Okay. So it's an RPG then. If Elle hates it, then I'll probably absolutely adore it and think that it's the best thing since sliced Persona.
Kurum Good Gamer, underrated retro said. Or Nightmare of Druaga. LCX said. Fire. Wolfpack 1 said. Kill the Sputter bro. LCX said. You can just smack those salamander things.
No, I can't.
LCX
It's too
Said.
small of an area to
use
do.
fire on MR Spider. Wolfpack 1 said. GG. Wolfpack 1 said. You beat the spider boss. Cerulean said. That was no boss. Wolfpack 1 said. LOL, I know, but every enemy is a boss for Logan. Cerulean said. Regular enemy that teaches you not all attacks will work. Cerulean said. LOL. Cerulean said. Gotcha.
Yes, you can whack it, but it's really difficult and very unreliable.
Wolfpack 1 said. Dude, you went too far back. Make a quick save after you beat the spider. LCX said. What the? LCX said. Why are you back to 95 MP? Cerulean said. You keep going backwards with this load state. LCX said. It's simple, Logan. LCX said. Kill stuff to recover ammo.
That's what I'm
LCX
doing!
said. MP. Wolfpack 1 said. Logan is trying to find the broken seam in the stage to trigger the end game. Speedrun strats. LCX said. Spam fire breath to expend MP and grow your MP. Wolfpack 1 said. But it's redundant if you keep going back to the same load state though. Wolfpack 1 said. Make a save. LCX said. See that spider? LCX said. Fire breath it.
It barely works. It's really... You don't have much of an area to stand for.
LCX said. Go out of the room and come back to fire breath it again. LCX said. Ha 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 ha. LCX said. It's one shot.
Yes, it's one shot, but
LCX
I don't have
said.
much of a window to actually...
It's literally one shot with fire breath. Wolfpack 1 said. You see. Wolfpack 1 said. Save. LCX said. Your MP will recover from enemy drops.
Okay, but my 8 people are gonna die.
LCX said. Kono Baka. LCX said, "It's gonna recover from enemy drops, just use it." Wolfpack 1 said, "Why you keep killing the same enemy?"
Because that's
Cerulean
literally what you told me to do.
said, "There you go." Cerulean said, "Keep doing that."
You literally, yeah, you're literally telling me to just spam the same enemy so I can grow my MP.
Cerulean said, "Wolf, that's what he has to do." LCX said, "It's not what you had to do." Cerulean said, "He's at 98 MP now." Wolfpack 1 said, "I see. The max MP goes up." Cerulean said, "Progress is being made at last XD." LCX said, "It's just one way." Cerulean said, "Well, never mind, back to 96.
What?
LCX said, "Oh boy." LCX said, "You were at 98, then you did a load state for no reason."
I didn't do a load state. I did a save state.
Wolfpack 1 said, "Get stun locked, LOL." Wolfpack 1 said, "98 save." LCX said, "Fire as soon as you enter."
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Wolfpack 1 said, "You're net losing MP." LCX said, "He will soon." LCX said, "From loading state."
I'm literally...
Wolfpack 1 said, "10 HP." LCX said, "Tip, getting hit is also good." LCX said. Look at your HP growing as you get hit. Cerulean said. Alright, so for this spider you'll probably have to jump to avoid his shots before firing on it. LCX
Oh shit.
said. Max HP goes up the bigger damage you tank. Cerulean said. He needs a belt and bracer so he can take those hits better too. Wolfpack 1
I didn't have any money
Said.
because
99
I don't
save.
have any lives, and when I go back, it gets rid of any money I might have earned.
Cerulean said. Sell the monster coins next time you go to town, you should have plenty. LCX said. Sell enemy coins. Wolfpack 1 said. 100 MP now. Wolfpack 1 said. Save. Wolfpack 1 said. You're out, bro. Cerulean said. Now kill the lizards. Wolfpack 1 said. Save. Cerulean said. Out of MP. Wolfpack 1 said. Maybe not. 0 MP.
Okay, I guess if I
Wolfpack
time
1
it right, I can go
said.
right next to that.
Spiral looks different than what I remember.
That's the game I was thinking of, is Spyro. That's the game this like most reminds me of.
Wolfpack 1 said. Sam, a purple color I guess. Wolfpack 1 said. Purple asterisk. Cerulean said. I can see that, smiley face. Wolfpack 1 said. 101 MP. Cerulean said. 5 HP. LCX said. Progress. Wolfpack 1 said. Get STN locked. Cerulean said. Slowly but surely, yes, smiley face. LCX said. Wait till you see the platforming here.
Oh, there's gonna be fucking platforming.
Wolfpack 1 said. Platforming? Oh no.
Oh, so I guess 102 was all I could do.
Wolfpack 1 said. Well, Logan was able to play Celeste.
Kind of. I mean, yeah, but these aren't exactly the best controls for tight platforming.
Cerulean said. Nope, there's something after that. LCX said. You're collecting the platform's BTW.
Yeah, I know.
Cerulean said. But yeah, just get some more MP and come back. You need 105 MP to melt all that. Wolfpack 1 said. Maybe you should try Rayman Origins. It's got tight controls too.
Rayman Origins. I keep hearing good things about that. I never really cared for the Rayman games though. Or I guess I've only ever really played the first Rayman. Which I'm thoroughly convinced the only reason anybody gives a shit about the first Rayman is because it was a launch title for PS1, and there wasn't really, like, there was what, that and Ridge Racer, and those were like the two PS1 launch games in the West.
Wolfpack 1 said. The 2D ones are good. The old ones took emo. Wolfpack 1 said. The ones that are good are Origins and Legends.
Yeah, I've heard
Wolfpack 1
Legends is a good one.
said. I personally prefer Origins. Wolfpack 1 said. If you want songs you can't stream, then do Legends. Cerulean said. Rayman 1 is 2D. It's 2 and 3 that are 3D.
Yeah. I also remember Rayman 3D being like I also remember, like, Rayman, I think, has gotten as far as it has in the gaming world because it just, like, survives off being the only game worth a damn at a console's launch. Like, same thing happened with the 3DS. Like, what was one of the few good games to get at the 3DS's launch? Rayman 3D.
Wolfpack 1
Like, what else? Were you gonna
said,
play Pilot Wings 3D?
Legends has
Like,
popular songs in it. Cerulean said. Hat, Rayman was also on Atari Jaguar, if anyone
Oh yeah,
remembers
that's
that
true.
game.
That's where it
Wolfpack
first
1
came out.
said. Doing a tight level to a Rayman version of Black Betty is good. LCX
Is there a Rayman
said,
version of Black Betty?
your defense is so low. LCX said. You're in no shape to take on the boss either way. Wolfpack 1 said. I only remember not being able to afford a Jaguar.
And in hindsight, that was the right course of action. Not buying a Jaguar.
Wolfpack 1 said. If I remember, it was way overpriced on launch. Cerulean
I think.
said.
I mean,
I didn't want a Jaguar, that controller turned me off.
I don't know. The controller seems fine. That said though, I
Wolfpack
like really big
said.
controllers.
Yet, it was a bulky mess of a controller.
That's the thing. I like controllers that are bulky messes. Like, for example, right now I am playing this with a reproduction Hyperkin Xbox Duke controller. Because the Duke controller is my favorite controller ever made. Because it's monstrously massive.
Cerulean said. You and another friend of mine love that thing XD.
Yeah, because it's fucking massive. Like, am I just like
Wolfpack
the
1
freak misfit where I like
said,
freakishly huge controllers?
Never got to use the Duke really. RN my fave controller has to be the newer Xbox Ones. Wolfpack 1
Oh god, no,
said,
I hate the Xbox.
to me it's the right in-between size and heftiness.
No, the D-pad. The D-pad ruins it. I mean, the D-pad... And that's the other thing, too, is the Duke controller is the only Xbox controller with a decent D-pad.
Wolfpack 1
Because, like, the 360
said,
one was...
I used to love PlayStation only, but I've changed my stance.
Xbox
Wolfpack
has a
1
shitty D-pad.
said,
That's the thing.
my D-pad is great and clicky.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate the clicky D-pads. I fucking hate clicky D-pads. Like, the one on the 3DS literally gave me, like, blisters on my fingers after playing fucking, like, New Super Mario 2. And then, like, the GBASP one, like, they're too small
Cerulean
and they're too clicky, and I have no
said,
tactile feedback, and I hate it.
the modern Xbox D-pads are better. Wolfpack 1
They seem
said,
like they're the same.
my Xbox One has a good pad, but my Power A is even better.
Yeah, the
Cerulean
Power A ones are okay.
said, you'd had the Neo Geo CD/Neo Geo Pocket clicky stick.
No, because it's a
LCX
stick. That's the thing.
said, PS style D-pad just works for precision. Wolfpack 1
I'm not a
said,
fan of the PlayStation
it's
style
tactile.
D-pad.
It's better since it's not just mush. LCX
Nintendo, I
said,
think, does the best D-pads.
circle pad always a problem for precision, especially the Xbox One.
Yeah. circle pad, the 3DS circle pad, yeah, I didn't mind the circle pad. Although, like, you kind of needed to wear it in a little bit. Like, okay, like, look up the D-pad of the Xbox Duke controller. It's kind of perfect. Like, it's basically just like a little dish with like an inlay for your thumb, and that's like the perfect D-pad for me. Like your thumb just slides around the D-pad. It's perfect. And there's actually another controller called for the Sega Nomad. For those who don't know, the Sega Nomad was a portable an official portable Sega Genesis that Sega put out in 1995. And it has one of the best D-pads of all time. Look up the D-pad on it. It'll look like nothing you've ever seen before, but I promise you, it's amazing.
LCX said. Met. Wolfpack 1 said. D-pad? How about D's nuts? Hogot EEM. LCX
Good.
said. Not precise enough for TGM.
I mean, what TGM? Like the Xbox game, the Xbox controller is probably perfect for TGM because, like, again, like your thumb just slides around. Like that's the problem with the PlayStation is like you have to the PlayStation D pads that are all like broken up and ugh, like you have to like what rest your hand on the D on like the entire D pad and like it's like your finger is like resting in between four broken up pieces of plastic,
LCX
and that's gonna
said.
cut into your thumb after
I
a
don't
while.
care about ergonomics. LCX said.
Well, that's
I
kind of
care
what makes or
about
breaks a
precision.
controller. Okay, well, the ergonomics is kind of what makes or breaks. Like, ergonomics is directly tied to
LCX
longevity. Like, how long
said.
can you game?
When I press up, I want a true up direction.
I mean, like, if you want that, then pretty much every D-pad is
LCX
going to do that for you unless
said.
it's super cheap.
When I press down, it should be true down.
I think the only one I've ever had not do that was the Sega Genesis
LCX
D-pad. And I
said.
think that might just
No,
be
it's
because-
not. It's what makes or breaks it for certain demographics. LCX
I mean, I think most first-party controllers these
cringe
days are like
face,
that.
filthy casuals.
I think for most, like, first-party D-pads, you're pretty good on that.
LCX said. Face blue smiling, face blue smiling, face blue smiling, face blue smiling. Wolfpack 1 said. I still play most fighters with a bad still.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like... Fucking LCX was telling me about people who play fighting games with a keyboard. What fucking anarchist bullshit? Ow! Like, you kind of need your fingers to slide along something. You can't really do that with a keyboard. You kind of have to, like, press
LCX
individual buttons.
said. I prefer analog stick myself for fighters except for dash input. LCX said. Jump and smack M.
I could see
Wolfpack
both,
1
because like a
said.
thumbstick kind of replicates
Well,
a joystick,
keyboard is
which
kinda
is
like
kind
a
of how
hitbox. LCX
it's kinda like,
said. Yup.
like a thumbstick is kind of like how it kind of replicates a joystick, and a joystick is how these
LCX
fighting games are sort of meant
said.
to be played.
Fighters are super doable on a keyboard. Cerulean said.
No,
That's what modern joysticks use nowadays, buttons. Can't even call them joysticks anymore. Wolfpack
what do you
1
mean?
said.
They're micro
Yeah.
switches. That's like how it is in an arcade. Yeah, they use micro switches. That's what they use in an arcade.
LCX said. Yeah, joysticks either have a hex gate or octagonal gate. So it's a true direction. Wolfpack 1 said. The hitbox is a full controller, but it's just buttons. Even for our directions. Cerulean said. Arcades have this thing called a lever. LCX said. Wait, square gate.
Honestly,
Cerulean
I like,
said. It could be either square or octagonal.
the thing
Wolfpack
I
1
like about the GameCube
said.
D-pad, or the GameCube
Lever.
controller, I don't like literally
said.
any other aspect of the
So that the
GameCube
direction
controller.
is true for all directions.
So like I don't like pretty much any aspect of the GameCube controller except the thumbstick because they kind of do I think what LCX is describing, which is like you can kind of I think I like the idea of a thumbstick that like allows you to have like a
LCX
true sort of
said.
direction.
Are you gonna save state again, Logan Senpai? Pleading face.
I actually am, but
Cerulean said. The spiral thumbstick on the GameCube. Wolfpack 1 said. Nah. GameCube controllers sucked immo. I know
I
there are some who love them though.
I agree. I don't like the controller layout of the GameCube controller. Really, that controller layout only worked for two games: Smash Brothers Melee and Double Dash. Those are the only two that I think really benefited from it.
LCX said. I finished Soul Calibur 3 on stream with a dance mat.
What?
LCX
Did you do that
said.
today?
Keck.
Post that in my
Wolfpack 1
Discord if you
said.
didn't do that today.
God tier LOL.
When did you do that? Because I want to see that now. But yeah, it's 11:44. I think I am going to call it a night.
Cerulean said. Talking about finessing on them.
No, I like the GameCube thumbstick, and I guess the N64 kind of did a similar thing, although obviously N64 thumbstick had a lot of other problems by virtue of it sort of being the first of its kind. Also,
Wolfpack 1 said. Ever see the movie Grandma's Boy where Nick's sword son goes off on DDR?
no. The other thing I like about the original Xbox controller is that it's a 6-button layout. Most and
Cerulean
the
said.
reason I like that for
Well, now we
emulation,
sort of have an idea on what to do when you come back. I
yeah,
have the strategy guide if you need more help.
yeah. Well, the other thing I like about the Xbox thumbstick is it's a 6-button layout, which is good for emulation. Because that means like it works pretty well with Super Nintendo games, but also Sega Genesis games. With most controllers, it's a 4-button layout, so you have to map like buttons 5 and 6 or
something like that to the shoulder buttons, and then you have to like do whatever. Like yeah, on the Hyperkin controller, the 5 and 6 buttons are just mapped to the shoulder button anyway. The shoulder buttons anyway, like the bumper buttons. Um, so if you do that, it's the same thing, but um, it's there. So like it's good if you're playing like a Genesis style game where like or if you're playing like a Genesis game, like if you're playing like Streets of Rage 3, which is a 6 button game, like the original Xbox controller is perfect for that. And then also I've never owned a Sega Saturn, but I always thought like the Saturn controllers looked fantastic. Still looks like it has the same D-pad as the Genesis, and I've not had great luck with Genesis D-pads.
LCX
Although to be fair, they
said,
are getting older and
"Not
more
gonna
worn out.
finish this dungeon?"
No, it's getting kind of late, and I have to wake up early for work. Um, let's
Cerulean said, "Y'all'd probably like the American Saturn pad because of how different it is to the Japanese controllers, that were an actual evolution to the Genesis/Mega Drive controller." LCX said,
I thought they were the same.
"Funny cuts scene coming."
Oh, there is? Okay, cool. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah,
Cerulean
yeah, I
said,
thought that
"Oh
Saturn.
no, they were very different."
It looks like they were about the same. It's just like the Saturn, I think, came in white in Japan,
Cerulean
and it had a different
said,
BIOS.
"Sega later changed TE controllers to the Japanese-style controllers much like what Xbox did."
What did the original American Saturn controllers look like? I thought they were just like six. I thought they were just like Genesis. I thought like worldwide they were basically just Genesis controllers, but with an L and R button at the top. And then later on, they came out with a 3D pad, which, again, 3D pad seems like kind of the perfect controller because again, it's freakishly huge
Cerulean
and it has a
said,
thumbstick that I
"Saturn
don't
launched
hate.
in gray in Japan, black in
Or
North America."
oh, was it gray? Right.
Cerulean said, "Here, just a sec."
In the meantime, I will post a link for Rumi's stream so we can
LCX
raid.
said, "Genesist." Cerulean said, "3D pad on Saturn is better than the Dreamcast controller, fight me XD."
I mean, I think having a
LCX
colonoscopy is better.
said, "Nintendo gonna hit ya with a cease and desist." Stream Elements said,
I think having your
"We
foot
are
in a
rating
door is
Kurumi
better than the
tonight. He
Dreamcast
is a loyal fan
controller.
who streams all kinds of games old and new. Check out
Like
his
the
channel and
thumbstick was
latest stream
fucked.
here, https colon
Like it didn't
slash
even
slash
have two thumbsticks.
www.youtube.com/@unicrawford."
Although to be fair, I guess now that I've played enough PlayStation games to realize that like almost no PS1 games ever actually used the C stick anyway, I kind of understand why the Dreamcast was able to ship without a second thumbstick and just able to get away with that because like most PlayStation games did, and they had a second thumbstick. But like the thumbstick that it did have was like really slippery. The D pad was just like so stiff. The Dreamcast, I guess, there were like some kind of design quirks that I think a lot of people like sort of like over gripe on. Uh, but still. Oh, so Rulian posted a picture of the Saturn controller. Okay, so okay, so the first one, yeah, first one kind of just looks like. Oh, I see. Yeah, the D-pad is like way different on the first one. I've never noticed that. I don't know. The D-pad almost no, I was gonna say the D-pad kind of looks a little bit like an oversized version of the Nomad's D-pad. So I feel like I would like the first one. I wish I owned a Saturn. Like, yeah, I know I can emulate a Saturn, but I don't know. The Saturn always just looked cool. Didn't they even make? Did they make like a redesigned Saturn that was smaller? Am I crazy? I don't. No, they didn't. They just redesigned the controller, didn't they? Or did they make like a Model 2 Saturn? No, I want to say they did make like a redesigned Saturn. I don't know. Anyway, go raid Karumi. So here's the thing. I'm moving. I'm gonna start like the process of moving.
Cerulean said. No, just changed the shell, and they had a second model in Japan that was white. Cerulean
Oh, okay.
said. Model 1 buttons are oval, Model 2 are circles.
Oh, okay. Oh, so the Model 1 are oval. So it's like it's kind of like the original Xbox controller in that sense. Yeah, that's why I think the Saturn controller that's why I like the idea of the Saturn controller is because it looks like it's like the proto Duke controller. Especially the 3D pad. Like the 3D pad just looks like except I don't the Saturn didn't have two sticks, did it? I think it only had one. I'm almost positive it only had one. It would have sucked if the 3D pad had two sticks and this Dreamcast just got rid of one of those sticks. That would have been stupid.
Cerulean
Yeah, just one. Okay.
said. Just one.
Anyway, so I'm gonna be moving. So I'm thinking for the time being, up until I kind of get settled into the new house. Also, like I have that steno class, and I have work, and I have a couple other things that I'm gonna do. I am going to not do Thursday streams. Uh,
So I'm gonna take Thursdays off for the time being. And maybe within another month or so, I might start up Thursday streams again with something else. But for right now, I'm gonna take them off. Saturday, I think I will be able to go on L's channel. I'm not 100% sure on that. Things are definitely getting more uncertain at this point. Rompery, I should still be able to do. And Steamy streaming, I should be able to do. And Threads of Fate, I should be able to do. So, anyways, thank you guys so very much for watching. Always super appreciated. Thank you, Alkenslice, RS218, Cerulean, Electric,
Cerulean.
LCX, Karumi, Mike
Still
Wolf.
getting stuff situated, I take it.
Yeah, exactly. Wolfpack 1 and Ketsu Senya. Anyways, goodbye, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Super appreciated. Good night. Bye, everyone.